Sorry, what was I saying? Yeah, so Virgin, for instance, yeah, price cuts. Rebecca got it right there, spot on. They did it because they're like, we back our service in. We trust them. This is what we stand for. So we're going to back ourselves in to pay less, get people to pay less, but they're going to come back because people don't buy, remember, people don't buy what you do, they buy who you are. They don't care how they get to the destination. They just need to get there. So if they go to Melbourne or Adelaide or Hawaii or wherever they're going around Australia, they'd rather pay less because it costs them less money and still get great service. That's what you guys need to do. Get people to pay less, provide an amazing service, get more people into your business, and as you start to grow and expand and get market penetration, you can charge whatever you want. You can charge really whatever you want, but once you get the people backing you, they'll do it. Like, look how popular Virgin is in Australia right now. It's like Qantas or Virgin. You'll still pay the same price for a flight, but now lots of people just go with Virgin because they love their service. They're happy to pay $600-700 for a flight now. But when they first came onto the market, no one was paying, $800-900 when you could have flown with Qantas because Qantas was an established brand. Another example, guys, is Zambreros. Who knows Zambreros, the Mexican shop that's franchised around Australia now? Yep. Delicious. Yep. Yeah, really good food. Yep, great food. Guys, I don't know if you guys know this, but when they've got a great, phenomenal business model, who knows what they did or what they do every single time they open a new Zambero store? What do they do? What do they do and how many? Free burritos? Perfect. How many burritos? Grant's been there. He loves it. They 1,000. So markets all over, on the radio, everywhere on Facebook. First 1,000 free burritos to come in between now and, they do it from like 12 till 5 p.m. 1,000 free burritos. So what they do is they market the area. So it's like, for instance, I'm going to talk about Perth, guys. That's where I am. There was one that opened in Melville not too long ago. Melville, we're giving away 1,000 free burritos. They got the radio station down. 1,000 free burritos for the first 1,000 customers down here. And when you went down to get a free burrito, guys, they gave you like a buy one get one free. So then what you do is you go in again. So you've come down for free. You've tried this amazing product. You're like, wow, that was so good, so tasty. The service was great. They've got music playing. They create an experience with the free food. Then they give you a free pass to come back. Buy one, get one free. And why would they say buy one, get one free? Why would they do that? Friends, perfect. Referrals, perfect. I'm going to bring my friend. Hey, man, do you want to go down to Zambreros? I'm going to buy one, get one free. And that doesn't work all of the time. But what it does do is that the main thing they're doing, if they get 10% of them referrals in, 100%. But what they're doing is they're going out 1,000 free burritos. That many people would go in there for that because they don't have to pay $10 for lunch. It's such a smart marketing ploy. Advertising, networking, 100%. 100%, guys. 2 seconds. Let's go change this over. And the other companies that do this really well, who knows Scoopon? Scoopon, and this is, guys, the difference between what we're doing and Scoopon is Scoopon takes commission on things. So when you try and sell something, they take commission. It's all branded, all marketed through Scoopon. What we're trying to do is trying to be bigger and better than Scoopon. This is bigger and better than Scoopon because it's about, no one trusts Scoopon because everyone thinks like you devalue your product by going through it. But the companies that do, you see so many established companies working through Scoopon. I'm not saying Scoopon is a bad idea. I'm just saying that this is a better one. But so many companies go on Scoopon. They offer an unbelievable offer, irresistible offer. It's so cheap that so many people buy it. But the issue with Scoopon is, and it's like having the entertainment books. Who's got an entertainment book by Comment? You know the book when you get like all these vouchers? Yep. My mum loves it. Yep. Perfect. No, Leah, yep, love it. And one thing, guys, for the people that have an entertainment book on this call, it's an amazing book, yes, but what's the one thing that I guess is disappointing about the book or from ours as the customer's point of view? What don't we do? Yep, perfect. We don't use it. We never take it out. We always, that's me. I forget to take the book. There's tons of value in this book. There's so much value. If you took this book out with you everywhere you went, you would save so much money across the year. Very similar to Scoopon. What Scoopon do is they sell so many of things and like, I'll buy it so cheap. It's like $29 to go to dinner in Hillary's. And I'm like, okay, awesome, I've got that. I just forget to use it. I never use it because thing is they sell so many things and I guess they work on impulse buy. They're like, oh, that looks so great. I'm going to go to dinner. I'm going to buy it. But the thing is, then you call up, you can't get a booking, or that you just completely forget to use it. So, but Scoopon also the same thing. They get so much market penetration to get people understanding and buying their brand. But the big thing about that, guys, is we don't want to do that. We don't want to just bombard the market, sell 1,000 things, and then no one uses it. Because you guys could easily go out there and sell an irresistible offer and get 1,000 people on it, and no one takes it up. And if no one takes it up, then what's the point? Because it's about getting them in, just blowing them away with value, and then they stay. It's a journey, remember? It's a journey. 15 is a start point for us, and then there's a middle, and then, you know, when you guys are smashing it and you're turning over $1 million and you guys are just, you know, big booming in business in Australia, you guys may not need YWS anymore or the programs and the consulting that we run. That's the journey. If it was just going to be 15 days with me and Calvin, then what would be the point? Because then we have failed. Then you guys haven't gotten the result for why you guys would stay on with us. If you guys are just looking at short-term plans, you need to think about the start point, and I want you guys to write this down, the start point of where you're bringing people in, which is your irresistible offer. And then we're talking about the journey of getting them to where they need to go. And Calvin mentioned this yesterday. It's about finding out what the problem is. The road that you're giving them is the solution. So we've got a problem. The irresistible offer is the problem that we're looking to help them with, and the journey, the steps, the path that we're creating is on the way to solution. So remember, 15 problem. 15 days of this road to success for you guys to get you where you need to go. And then after that, we'll make another problem and we'll do some more work with you. Let's see how that works. See how we've got a problem. We create a solution through 15 days. You have to make a journey for these people or they won't come back. If they don't come back, then what's the point? Because it's about having 1,000 raging fans. Having 1,000 people continue to buy your offering, buy your service. You have that, you have success. And I talk about this all the time. I talked about this on day one with health clubs. If they just looked after their people better, their members better, their members would stay. They wouldn't have to spend money on marketing, wouldn't have to spend money on salespeople. If you just spent money on retention staff to make sure that your members got a result. And for the people that are in health clubs right now on this call, you guys would understand that. Just making sure we're getting people in the door, getting them a result. So I know, and I think we all know this, and by show of comment, if I get you guys 15 to 20 to 30 clients in the next, 8 days, 9 days, whatever's remaining, 11 days, would you guys stay working with YWS by show of comment? Yes, 100%. I'm already staying. Of course. Hell yes. Not even a question. Yes, love you guys. Yeah, of course, guys. So you look at the comments, love you guys, yes. And you guys don't even know me or Calvin personally, or some of you guys do. But we provide value. You can already tell that we're just authentic in who we are. We believe in you guys. We don't have to do it like this, but we choose to. I could just be a complete bore and go through the steps of the blueprint of success. But you know what? I'm having fun with this. I'm an out there vivacious character, so I'm going to bring myself to this call because I'm not going to be on this call for the next 15 days and be bored. You guys may not love me, but you know what? I'm going to have a great time while I'm here. You're not here for a long time. What is it? You're not here for a long time, but you're here for a good time. Is that it? I think I got that completely wrong, by the way. But guys, understanding that you have to take people on more than just a product, an experience. And I'm massive on this. If you guys have ever come to our YWS events, we're about experience. It's you're going to learn some amazing content. But what we're going to teach you is about how you can feel. Because remember, I want you to write this down. It's not what you do. It's not what you say. It's how you make people feel. It's how you can resonate to people about their problems, how they feel, and where they're going in life. If you can tap into the emotion of that, tap into the emotion, actually give a shit and go all chips in, you will get a phenomenal result because they're like, this person cares about me. And that's all they want. They want connection. Remember, guys, certainty, variety, significance, connection, love, growth, and contribution. If you guys can build your offer around them 6 things, and I'll say it again so you guys can write these down: certainty, variety, significance, connection and love, growth, and contribution. If you can build your offer around that blueprint, you have phenomenal success because everyone needs them bits in life. And the most successful people in life have more than buckets filled up. And it's not just about having lots of money. It's about giving back. It's about understanding who you are and where you are. It's about growing. If you're not growing, you're dying. Significance is a massive one, but these things can also be killers. So think about CEOs of, big corporations. High significance, yeah? High significance. I'm the CEO of, Coca-Cola. I earn $20 million a year. My certainty is massive. I am good at my job. That's why I'm here. My variety wouldn't be great, though. My job would be same thing every day, selling off the same documents, meeting with my same people. My day would start at 7 and it would finish at 10 at night. I'd never see my kids. My love and connection would be minimum because you don't have great connection with people because they don't have any time. The contribution, they probably don't have enough time to give back because they're so busy. So it works both ends, guys. If you get the balance right, you can be extremely happy. But if you just do a few things really well and you just fill your bucket up with, contribution and growth, you'll be extremely happy because you're giving back and you're growing. So it's about where you spend your time. But remember, them 6 things, if you give your customers a sense of at least 3 or 4 of them, and my biggest tip, and Calvin would agree with this, if you guys can sell them a product that gives them significance, you guys will sell hundreds of thousands of them because significance is the number one. Everyone needs a sense of significance. So sell a product that gives them some sense of importance, some sense of entitlement. That if they lose 20 kilos, they own that. Yeah, I'm significant because I lost 20 kilos. How good am I? Because I did that. Because it's not about what you're selling them. It's not about that. It's about getting them the result and feeling like they've achieved something, feeling they've accomplished something. And that's the difference. You guys, that's why I asked you the question. If you got 15 clients or 30 clients, would you stay? Because you feel like you've accomplished something. Like you guys are already growing significance in this program. And if you haven't yet, you will. Because you're going to start making ClickFunnels, landing pages, marketing. You're going to start putting yourself out on video. You become pretty significant when you have the courage to whack yourself on the front of the TV screen and say, you know what, this is Julian, this is who I am, this is what I stand for. That's pretty significant. If you can do that, you're feeling pretty chuffed in life. And I want you guys to give you a quick tip on the back of my phone, Young and Wildly Successful, boo-ah. Guys, this is now TV. This is TV. And it's been, talked about all around the world right now that if you can market on here and be best in world on here, you will be successful. So how do we become what are some massive TV shows? Oprah, Rove Live, AFL, whatever you guys watch on TV now that do it really well, get it on here. This is your own TV channel. And they say computers are radio. So we're in the modern world, yeah? The modern world of technology. This is now TV. Your computer that you guys are probably watching this on is radio. So best in world, second best. So laptop, kill it, social media, Facebook. But here is where you need to be able to play. You need to be a swipe away from me. You need to be a swipe up, swipe down. You need to be all over it because this is where I spend my time. Does that make sense? By comment, please. Definitely, 100%. Agreed. Guys, and yep, I live on the phone. You guys, you do. You live here. You guys live here. Your kids live here. I'm sure your kids have got iPads. They live here. And there's even been studies now, guys, that Facebook are so smart that they understand the average swipe so they worked out the average swipe of someone's thumb. Yeah? This is crazy shit. But the average swipe of someone's thumb to work out if I swipe where the ad should be so I don't miss it. Like, that's crazy. Like, that's crazy technology. But you know what? They're just so good at what they do. And if you guys have ever seen... Can't see the screen. Can you see the screen now, Grant? Can you guys see me? All right, let's have a look. Can you guys see me better now? Fixed. Yep. Is that better, guys? Yep. Cool. All right, cool. All right, I think you guys can see I'm getting lots of yeses. So if you guys can't get me, I apologize. But yeah, I can't remember what we were saying, but we're talking about phones and marketing through your phones, guys. It's very important to understand that that is the future. So the better you are there when you're a swipe away, you're a click away, and you can market there, the more success you guys will have. And you guys, my challenge to you guys all is, I mentioned this yesterday, and if you haven't done it, you should. Make a video a day. 30 seconds, 45 seconds of you recording your face. And I'm not saying go post that, I'm just saying get used to it. Hey guys, it's Julian here from Young and Wildly Success. So I'm super excited to be joining you on the next live event for going over 3 things of success and happiness. Number 1, what's your morning routine? Number 2, what are the things that really drive and motivate you? Another thing, what are the things that we do to help you find you're happy? Like, just little things like that, guys, will get you on point. Just doing it every single day. Remember, it takes 21 days to start and make a habit. Do it for 21 days. Make a video, and then you'll start working out how to frame them out, because it's about structure. Like, we've been doing it for so long now that we've got a structure, but there's no plan to it. It's just structured in our head. Like, start, middle, end. But once you frame it out like that, you guys will start killing it. Fixed. Perfect. All right, guys. So we were talking about offers yesterday. So we'll go quickly into them, and then I'm going to share some irresistible offers from a few people from the last course. Remember, good artist copy, great artist steal. So the reason I'm giving you guys some insights to the people that have killed it in this program is because I want to show you guys the blueprint for success. So it's your touch point. So your low barrier to entry, your irresistible offer is the experience, yeah? It's about bringing them in for such an amazing experience that they don't go anywhere. And I want you to write that down, guys. Low barrier to entry, irresistible offer is the experience that you're giving them. So it's like, wow, that was so good, yeah? And who would say by day 3, and I want you guys to be honest. Don't lie to me, because you know what? I would never lie to you. Have you guys enjoyed the experience so far for the first 3 days of this course? It's okay if you haven't, but if you have, say yes. For sure, definitely, yes. 100%, yes. Yes, definitely. Still on. Yeah, if I wasn't, I wouldn't be here. Yes. So there you are, guys. There's heaps of yeses. Honestly, there was no no's in there. So 100% of people said yes. So giving value, giving you a good experience, having a bit of fun along the way, making it entertaining is what I'm all about. So we're going to try and do that. So your job is to give them an experience. And the best way to do that, my biggest tip to you guys, is be yourself. Bring whatever makes you naturally gifted, like naturally talented. Like, my personality is a natural talent of mine, so I use my personality. If yours is something else, if you're quite funny, if you're a comedian, tell some jokes. If you're really good at storytelling, tell some stories. Like, whatever you're good at. And if you don't know what you're good at, ask your friends and family, and I guarantee there will be a list of things that makes you amazing. And this is why I will never be the same as you, and you will never be the same as me, and vice versa, because every single person has a unique gift. Every single person has something different to offer the market. And mate, 100 people may want to work with me, and 100 people may want to work with you, and they don't want to work with me, but they want to work with you because you're so different to me. And that's the key. And that's because people want connection. And connection, I'm not just about connecting with a person, I'm connecting with a person about a reason, an understanding about where you're going, how we're going to get there, is the most important part of that. Because when we connect and we have rapport, we get a result. I mention this all the time. If you want to get a better result, honestly, guys, build better connections with people. That's all it is. It's that simple. You want to be more successful in business? Build better connections. You want to be more successful in life? Build more connections. You want to be more successful in your workplace? Just build more connections with your people and generally give a shit. I'm not talking about walking into the lunchroom on a morning and saying morning. I'm not talking about having surface level conversations with people you meet. I'm talking about listening, with the intent to understand, not the intent to respond. listening to what people's problems are. And I want you guys to write that down. Listening with the intent to understand will give you great success when you guys are doing these things with 1515. Because when I called you guys up, and if I didn't speak to you guys on the phone, the ones I did, I was very cautious of listening to the things that you guys were saying. And by show of comment, when I did let you guys talk, was I very clear on what you guys were telling me, what the problems were that you guys had? By show of comment, yep. Yes. You didn't talk to me. I apologize, Leah. I would have if I knew. Yes, yeah. You were very clear on the problem and the solution. Very good, guys. Yes. You are forgiven. Thank you. You didn't talk to me either, Robert. You already told me that, Robert. I apologize for not talking to you, but I did spend 3 days with you in self-mastery, so I feel like I'm off the hook. But guys, very good and very, very good to know that listening is the key. Like, obviously, me giving value, I'm a speaker, so my job is, this is how I get paid. So if you guys ever want to hurt me, don't punch me in the head, because this is how I make a living. All right? This is how I earn money. So anything from the shoulders down is okay. But guys, that's how I make a living. But listening to the problems of your people is very important, because once you listen to the problem, you can give them a solution. Once you can tailor make it, because you guys all on this call have different problems, different emotional problems about the problem, but the problem's the same. You want 15 clients, 100%. You want to grow your business, 100%. You want to expand your money, you expand your worth, penetrate a noisy marketplace. Problems are the same, but the emotions that go behind them are different. Your driving factors are different. So the key, that's why when I spoke to you guys, I spoke about emotion, because I all know you want clients, but I need to understand the emotion of why you guys want more clients, so I can be a better coach to you, because then we have connection. And I know there's lots of people on this call right now that I could call up right now and say, do you want to go for a coffee and have a chat? You guys would say yes. We never even met before, because we had such great conversations on the phone, because we had connection about an emotion. So really important to understand, guys. And what are you doing now? Like, what are you doing now that can give them more value that you can add in? It's very important as well. Getting your client a result is the key. And we talked about this yesterday on the call with Calvin. When you start getting new clients, you start getting new problems. It's easy when you have no clients or 1 or 2 clients to spend more time with them, spend more connection. And everyone's like, how do you have so much time to build connection and rapport with people? It gets harder and harder and harder, but you have to still do it. How do you leverage your time? So with you guys, I've got 21 people on the call right now. I'm building connection and rapport with you guys. It's a different kind of connection, because you guys are listening and I'm talking, but it's still connection nonetheless. If I had to speak to you, 21 of you guys individually, it would be very, very hard, because my day would be taken up of speaking to you guys the whole day, every single day. So if these calls were done individually, we would never get any other work done but this. But we would have amazing relationships. It would be, I would have the 21 of the best friends by the end of 1515. So your offer, guys, the problem in life, remember, write this down. The problem in life is the number one thing that you're looking for with your irresistible offer. They've got a problem. You've got to find the problem. What is the problem? They'll come for you once you do that. It's like throwing burley in the water. Fishes all around. They just come. Like, just coming for the burley. It's a really good metaphor. Throw the burley in and watch the fish come, because they will come because there's a problem and they want it. You do that, they will come. You just got to find the right problem. And there's so many problems in life. Everyone has different ones. And then wanting more. You need to give them wanting more. So they opt in to your irresistible offer, and then you leave them wanting more. So after 15-15, you guys are like, shivers, I need more of Calvin and Jules. I want them kind of guys in my life. I want them in my corner. They need to want more from you. So if they've got a problem that they want to lose weight, and it's 10 kilos, but after losing 10 kilos, it's not about losing weight anymore. It's about having health and well-being and abundance. And the way I felt when I was with them, when I lost 10 kilos, is the reason I want to stay. And this is why the small health clubs do this really well. This is why the guys up in the Gold Coast in Brisbane that are in this program are doing so well, because they make it personable. And how people, it's not about losing weight, it's about the emotion of losing weight. Remember the emotion of losing weight, why people stay, because they don't want to be anywhere else. And CrossFit, everyone's ever been to CrossFit before. I'm not saying I agree with their form of training, but what they do, they've created like this hub of a community. And has everyone tried CrossFit before by a show of yes or no? No, yes, yes, no, no, yes. And for the people that have tried CrossFit, what do you think they do really well? No, 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 yes, yes. Well, there's no examples of what they do really well, but what they do really well, again, I don't know if I agree with their training method. Yeah, there you go. They feel like a family. They're very big on that. They're very big. It's like the army. Like when you go in there, they're like, we are going to give you a result. We care about you. You guys care about each other, and they do everything together, every single session. And because you get results together, they don't do individual training because they know that the health club model of working out by yourself, because when you go to the gym, yeah, and I'm sure everyone's been to the gym before. This is what we do: phone, headphones, treadmill, whatever, pumping weights. I tell you one thing: it's the graveyard. It's a very, very lonely place, a health club floor, because what happens is technology has changed the game, that we just now listen to our headphones and we do everything on our phone and we don't interact. Because we don't interact, that's why retention issues are so massive in health clubs. And I've done so much consulting work with health clubs about how training their staff to build better connection in the world when no one wants to speak to them. Because it's like, I don't want to be bothered, I just want to work out, I just want to stay on my phone. But the problem is, they do that, they leave because there's no connection. So it's like, it's like Russian roulette. It's like, do I speak to them? They like don't bother me, or they're going to leave anyway, because the people want connection regardless. They don't know they want it. That's why they're in the health club, but they do. If you give them connection, they'll stay. That's why this is true, guys. Health clubs have massive retention issues. Group fitness in the same health club, the issues in retention are completely different because they're very similar to CrossFit. They have connection, makes them like a family. They have friends. They have friends doing it. And that's why I'm saying to you guys, create in every single one of your programs, you guys should be creating a Facebook community, which is a Facebook group. And I went through a bunch of your guys' irresistible offers this morning, and lots of you guys talked about a Facebook group. For everybody that doesn't have a Facebook group, create one. I'm not talking about your Facebook page. I'm talking about having a group that people that sign up to your program go into, which is exactly what we did for 1515. So there's 48 people in this group. We had 54 in the group before. We had 43 in the one before that. That stays. They still interact. It's still their network because you've got like-minded people. And I've seen you guys commenting to each other. Like I saw some people, I was giving feedback on homework this morning. You guys already started giving homework support to each other. How good is that? And, you know, Rebecca and a few of you guys yesterday were giving feedback on an ABN. That's amazing. Like I said, you just get an ABN, and then you guys started answering the question, so I stopped answering because you guys were giving him the support he needed. So I could have just said, do this, but you girls looked after it for me. Like, how powerful is that? That's a community. That's about people caring about each other. And I think Rebecca, you know, I'm pretty sure that you offered to give him to give Rob a call and take him through the process, or vice versa. Or Rob, you asked and she said yes. That's pretty cool, guys. How powerful is that? So we've got people supporting each other in a community. Robert, she is amazing. Yeah, she spoke. We spoke last night. Well, there you go. Rob thinks you're amazing, Rebecca. So well done. And that's someone. How much easier is it, guys? So many people in life try and just elevate themselves. Like we try and elevate ourselves for success. And there are some people, and I know these are all the people on this call right now, that will put their hand out and pull people up with them. And that was a display of what I saw yesterday, and a display of what I continue to see in this Facebook group. You guys are continuing to offer your support, your experience, which makes a massive difference. It makes a massive difference for me because it's not just about me and Calvin providing direction, because when you guys do this, it makes me more proud about it makes me more proud about this program than me giving advice, because it's about you guys connecting with each other, having a community, having a family, just like a CrossFit does. Does that all make sense, guys, by yes or no? Yes, yes. Of course, yes, 100%. I love the person that keeps telling me 100%. It's like I'm on point when I get 100%. Yes, big ticks, big love. And that's what you guys need to create. A community, a brand, a purpose, a passion, a mission, a vision for these people. And it's no different about trying to build an amazing culture. There it is again, culture. Only once today, guys, but it's no different to a workplace culture. You guys have to have a business culture for what you stand for. And that's what I want you guys, that's your homework from me between now and tomorrow, is that what is your culture of what you want your community to stand for? Like, I want three things. Three things that you want your business to stand for in culture. Like, people working with you and working for you, what would it look like? Because it should be the same. You know, Virgin and Apple and Google and whatever, we've got amazing cultures to our people of what we stand for. And what is your company going to stand for? Because you get that right now, build your goddamn company around it. Build your company around respect, caring, love, integrity, whatever it is, but do it now. Don't do it in 12 months' time. Because if you don't stand for anything, guys, if you don't stand for anything, you stand for nothing. And I want you to write that down. If you do not stand for anything, you stand for nothing. And you may stand for lots of things personally, what you value, but your company has to value something. Your company has to mean something to someone. And, you know, like when I'm a big fan of Batman, I'm not saying I'm Batman, guys, but I'm just saying that no one's seen me and Batman in the same room together, ever. I haven't, no one has. So, you know, something to think about. But guys, when the light goes up in the sky and for the bat light, it gave people a sense of hope. It gave people a sense of that, you know what, there was someone looking over them. It gave the people a sense that, you know what, all the things, all the crime that was going on in Gotham City, all the corruption, that there was someone out there trying to fight for them. Someone out there trying to give a shit. Someone out there trying to make a difference. So my challenge to you guys is, can your company be that batlight? Can your company be that sense of hope, that sense of purpose, that sense of drive for so many that maybe have lost their way? Maybe that's for so many that just need a bit of love, a bit of care, a bit of a push. Because the difference between succeeding and not succeeding is them little things, guys. It's about getting the little things right for success. And everyone is a Batman in their own right, guys, if you believe that you are. And there's so many people that need what you have that I don't. And there's so many people that need what I can give that you can't. So it's about working out your model, giving more, being more, and understanding what your three values are to drive your business forward. So your homework from me until tomorrow, but I want to post it up today, is the three things that you want your company to stand for. When someone wants to say, that company stands for this, I know it. I know it. Like we know Virgin stands for service. Like they're always big on it. Like what do you guys want to stand for? You work that out right now, you guys will be extremely successful long term. Perfectly. Backman, bang on. Absolutely. Guys, if you would ask Calvin, he would say, I'm Robin. So if you guys wanted to put up on the Facebook wall today, like in your homework, hashtag Julian is Batman, I really would appreciate that, because when he gets on the call at 5 p.m. today, he's going to be what the shit's going on. But I'm not saying for you guys to do it. I'm just saying if you guys wanted to, it would be really epic. Someone said black man. I'm not a black man, but it's all right. Guys, so live content for your experience of the process. So the options that you guys can do is live event, a webinar, or a video series. And the guys that weren't on the call last night will just quickly touch on it. So if you're going to do a video series, it's, you know, three videos between 6 and 8 minutes. So one might be on wellness. They might download the health and, hustle package, and it's 3 videos between 6 and 8 minutes, one on wellness, one on your morning routine, and one on goal setting, blah, 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 blah. So 6 to 8 minutes. Yeah, and that, I don't understand the mathematics why 6 and 8 is the way to go, but it is, guys. So it works. We've done it for so long because people don't want to watch videos for so long. Like 6 to 8 minutes is enough. Live event, like live training, like this is different when it's interactive. But live videos when they're sitting watching their phone, 6 to 8 minutes is perfect. And a video series, guys, which is cool. A webinar, a seminar online, which is what we're doing now. It's what we're doing now when we're talking back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Obviously, I'm teaching, I'm training, but I'm going to get you guys up in a sec to ask some questions. And when you guys, it's interactive because we're talking about live stories, we're talking about your business models. I'm talking about you guys individually. I was just talking about Rebecca. I talked about Bethany. and a beautiful son's birthday today, Levi. This is real life stuff. This is like this. You can't script it. It's just coming from here and here. That's really cool. And then a live event. Obviously, we've got a live event in Perth tomorrow night. We're going to have 40 people in the room. I'm going to be talking about leadership culture and what can you do right now to be the best leader in your space. Like, what are the simple steps to just start being a better leader right now? You don't need to go off and do, $10,000 worth of training. You don't need to start working on it every single day. You just need to start doing these 3 simple steps right now, and you'll be a better leader tomorrow. Because so many people are like thinking for the big fix in leadership and big fix in management. You know what? It all starts from here. It all starts from here and what you believe. So, guys, that's it. Beta test is another example. If you guys are going to go beta test, putting something out to market, charging, $100, $200, getting people's credit cards just so they commit to the program. But they get the money back, but it's literally a commitment. If it's $200, you guys get this back. I just want to make sure you commit to the 10 days of this program. And the cool thing about that, guys, is you get referrals. Remember, people trust companies. I want you guys to write this down. People trust companies about 60%. If you start getting some referrals and then you start getting people talking about the product and the people inside the company, it gets to about 70, 80%. And I spoke to you guys on the phone about this. You want people at 80%. 60%, cool, they trust the company, but you start getting referrals and start building rapport with people inside the companies. You start getting about 80%. And once you get to 80%, and rapport is power. Once you have rapport, people want to work with you, which is fine. By show of hand, by yes or no, guys, would you guys think that me and Calvin have built some rapport with you guys all via video? Like this, like rapport through me talking or Calvin talking about content and value. Would you guys say yes? 100% yes, 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 yes. Crazy good, 100% yes. There you go, guys. And it's how do you build rapport when it's one way? Like, because I'm trying my best because we've got these comments. Yeah, so I can build rapport because we're interacting. It's obviously not like a personal conversation, and if I could give you guys that, I would. It's just I can't because of time. So you guys understand that you guys can do this on your live webinars and build rapport still, as long as you're cautious of interacting. Like I've seen so many people, guys, go onto live events or live webinars, and don't interact with their comment section, don't interact with the people on the call. It's like they're looking at their notes, and it's like a robotic. It's like, and guys, the 3 steps to happiness is 1, do this, 2, do that. And because they do that, that people feel like they're robots. They feel like they're robots. They're like, I can't build rapport. You guys, the reason that you guys can feel like there's a sense of rapport with me is because I'm changing, I'm smiling, I'm using my hand. You can see I'm quite passionate. I'm asking you guys questions. You guys are commenting. I'm enhancing all the senses. Like Kim the other day said, he's like, man, I watched a video of you, bro. He's like, I thought you were an Italian man making a pizza. And I've been getting a lot of shit for that from Sue and the guys because I'm quite I look like I'm juggling right now. So you guys are laughing. Thank you. Support. But again, that's rapport. It's real. I'm telling you a real story. You guys are laughing at. You're laughing at me because I'm being silly, but it's true. Beta test, guys, and live events. Live events are really good to get people in a room. The best way to build rapport is to get people in a room. Just be yourself, because after your event, you get to speak to people. They get to know you. And honestly, every time we do a live event, I did the Perth intro night 2 weeks ago, there was a line of people waiting to speak to me afterwards. And it's so touching and humbling to have people that want to speak to you. But then you get, 3 to 4 minutes to build rapport with everyone, which is super cool. So guys, I want you guys to now write down this quickly. What do you guys stand for? And I talked about this before. What do you guys stand for in your business? And I want you guys to promise me this. And now I want you to write it down actually on your pieces of paper, on your computer. I promise. Write that. I promise. And I'm going to give you a minute to work out what your promise is. I promise to never forget why I started. I promise I'll never forget why I started. And then I want you underneath your why to say the 1 or 2 things of why you're doing this. Because there's a big difference, guys, between success and greed. And I always say this to people, greed is blind. And success is about giving back. Because if you're giving back and you're contributing to a better world, other people's health and happiness, but also giving back to yourself, that is true success. And the wealth and the money will come. But greed is blind. If you're just making money to make money, then you are going to live a really sad and lonely life because money won't fill you up. It won't fill your life up. So I promise I will never forget why I started and the 2 things of why you started. You guys have got a minute.
You know where I live. Yeah, you know what we is. Sometimes you gotta stay. Welcome to my house. Baby, take control now. We can't even slow down. We don't have to go out. Welcome to my house. Play that music too loud. Show me what you do now. We don't have to go out. She was the neighborhood dream girl. Can look but don't touch, they all wanna know us. If it ain't with me, then it can't be no one. When the groupies came to the show, when the money started to grow, you stayed down. Don't play around. Look at this girl we made now. Been around the world, and I can't rap it for your love. Forgive me for the days and nights I was cutting up. Wanted emotions in the ocean, emotions covered up. From flashing lights in the club, so magazine covered up. Fly you to Miami, it cost your floor seats. And you would always tell me your heart was for me. Way before the models ripped the runway, it was us drop tops beating down the runway. So let's go. I want you to know that you're special. I'll never compare you to no one, baby.
Alright, everyone should have them up. That was a cool song, by the way, guys. It gets me pumped up. Alright, guys. For my family, this is why I'm getting started. Perfect. Helping our community. That's really good. I love that. The financial independence to help and make a difference in others' lives. Leadership to help others succeed. I promise to never forget to help. I promise to never forget what it meant to have someone supporting me through all my hard times. The support to young fathers that can struggle with their partner when they have lost. I miss what we were doing. It's okay. Lewis, I'm asking you to write down on a piece of paper, I promise to never forget why I started. I promise to never let the ones down that I love the most and act in a manner that respectful and good. I love that. The journey, love the dance, make money, to give back, to be more. Love that, guys. So heaps of reasons. And the reason I asked you, that's got nothing to do with your homework. It's just literally understanding why you guys do what you do. Because as Steve Jobs says, if you guys continue to act in the way of your why, things will get tough, but you'll keep moving forward because life isn't easy. This isn't easy, guys. There's times that I know Sue's on this call when things are, we're up against the wall. You know, we've been working long hours, but our why and the drive of giving so much more to you guys is worth it. Giving back to you guys and helping you guys grow your business is why we're going to commit to the 15 days of getting you guys an unbelievable result. And quickly, I'm not sure what the time is. Oh, we've got 10 minutes left, so I'm quickly going to go through some stuff and some other people's irresistible offers. So we talked about yesterday some things that didn't work. Things that don't work, don't offer to go to people's houses in your irresistible offer because you don't know them yet. So offering to go to their houses won't work because they're like, yeah, great person, but he wants to come to my house and, you know, wants to do some, you know, kind of spiritual dance with me. It's not going to work. So make it, webinars a good way to build rapport, or a live event where you have to come somewhere. One-on-one meeting up, also probably not the best thing because if I was to say, hey guys, you've joined 1515, do you want to meet up with me for a coffee? I'll come around to yours. They're going to be like, huh? No, that's not cool. So build rapport, webinar, live events, the best way to do that, guys, to get people comfortable with you. And then you can do one-on-ones because you guys, I'm sure most of you guys will be happy to catch up one-on-one with me now because you've known me for a few days, we've had a few conversations, you're probably happy to have a coffee with me. You guys will probably buy, which will be awesome. Understand your client. This is really important. Map out, and we'll go through this tomorrow, understanding your dream client. It's so important. And I've been watching through your homework already, guys. My feedback, if you guys have been watching my feedback, it's 2 things so far. Don't make your title so long. Like, it's not a movie. It's not like, you know, the story that never ended. Like that's a long title. It's just too long. So you need to make it impactful. It needs to be boom, straight to the point, in their face, like booyah, because they're going to be scrolling. Remember, this is it. When I talked about with the finger scroll. If I see this long ass winded, do you want to change your life right now for the better so you can change your life for your family, your friends, your dog, your cat? Are you a cat lady? I'm a cat person. I love cats. That's a long ass title, guys. So make it small and to the point, but impactful. Because when you go into the click funnel, because remember, when we start looking after your dream client, going after the perfect person, we're already targeting you. So when you see 15 clients in 15 days, you already have an interest. That's why it showed up on your Facebook wall in the first place. I don't have to be like, you want 15 clients in 15 days to scale and grow and expand your business so you can help more people and help more lives and have more money and live life on your terms. You'd be like, man, what the hell? So when they go into it, that's where you sell your story. And then you ask the big questions of what they're looking for. The other thing, what you value, what they value. Remember, problem, solution, problem is the big things, guys. I'm just looking at my notes. Tomorrow we go over ClickFunnels. That's the other thing. Focus on one thing. Whatever you want to go to market with, focus on that. You can have multiple niches, multiple things that you want to offer the market, but in this 15 days, we're going after one person with one problem. And the person that you want, when you're talking to these people, they want to feel that you're talking to them. I know that I've got 21 people on this call right now, but I want you guys to feel that I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you directly like it's me and you on a Skype call, me and you on a webinar. Once you do that, you build amazing rapport. So make sure that your offer is talking to someone that makes it. So you have to make sure your landing pages, your ClickFunnels are personable. The words that you use. We talk about this in NLP, the linguistics. So I want you guys to write that down. The words that you use are so important because, and this is why, the second bit of feedback I've been giving you guys is bringing too broad. Niche, micro niche. Niche, micro niche. I want micro niche. I want you guys to go micro niche. And you guys are too broad at me. You guys aren't even going niche. Like going 20 to 45-year-olds, guys, is not micro niche because what they're looking for, and talk about the words of linguistics, the words that we're using to inspire and get a 20-year-old man on board compared to the words that we use to get a 45-year-old man on board are completely different. Like if I was using like words like radical, like you guys, this is rad, man. That's like it's gnarly, bro. Like I don't know why I went American, and I just went American. I do apologize. Put another shrimp on the barbie. Like when I do that, I always go American, and a shrimp's not even Australian. I don't know why I do that. But anyway, off track. But I wouldn't say these words on a video if I was trying to go into a corporation and inspire managers and leaders to get me to do the work. I wouldn't stand up in front of the board and say, guys, I'm going to change the game. It's going to be so radical. Your staff are going to be like kicking it. They'll be like, mate, you're just not in our image. But if I was going there, guys, like we've got some key strategies, guys, to changing the face of your business. We've got your young leaders that need to grow, change, develop into the best leaders they could possibly be. And, it's not hard, but we've got to map this out. Big difference the way we talk to generations. So making sure that, guys, that you're being niche, thinking about niche, thinking about the problem of the niche. These are keys. And that's my greatest feedback for you guys so far with your homework. Being really, really good. Long titles, too broad. Become more niche. Reverse angle it. Remember, guys, start with the problem. Start with the problem and where they're going. So I know you guys need 15 clients in 15 days, and then I'll work backwards. So reverse angle it. So go backwards. It's like, okay, what are the steps I need to take to make sure they get 15 clients in 15 days? So put the goal in sight. Like if it was like, okay, well, I want to help people lose 10 kilos or lose weight. Losing weight is the result, and work back. You do that, it's a really great way to map out and plan the steps because it's sometimes you get lost when you're trying to do like how I start and how I get there. So get the end result and work backwards. Make sense? All right, guys, quickly, we've got 5 minutes left, so I'm going to give you guys a quick share. This is Kel and Shez. They were out in Feb course. They killed it. They're smashing it. I just want to make sure you guys can see that. Is it big enough for you guys today? Guys, can you see that on my screen? How about now? Thanks, Grant. Yes, yes. Yes, cool. All right. Perfect. I'll blow that up so you guys can see it. All right, so this is Kellen Sheds. Kellen Sheds, they've got 172 clients, guys. They did a live event. They've done 3 live events since. They were on the radio in Melbourne. They killed it. They provided massive energy. So this is it, guys. So there's their title. There's their investment. It's free with a VIP upgrade for $17. Their women audience, the audience for women was 30 to 55, which is cool. Their program was a 3-hour live workshop, face-to-face. Their inclusions was a live workshop, importance of image and brand, communication, connection, priority seating, which is a VIP, guys. Personality profile kit, which is pretty cool. And remember, when you say things like personality profile kit, people don't know what that is, so it creates interest. It's like, wow, that sounds pretty cool. What's a personality profile kit? Key outcomes, identify what you do and why you do it, discover how the best to connect with others, accountability strategies, uncover your shopping blueprint. Remember, when you say things like shopping blueprint, blah, 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 things like that changes the game. Again, you're creating interest. Like the key facts about the problem are there, but when you start creating interest like they haven't heard of before, like, oh, that Julian guy, he's got some like award-winning strategy. I don't even know what this, shopping blueprint is. I want to learn more about it. Yeah. How to be in line with people surrounding you with, how to communicate your brand to the world via your wardrobe, the laws of attraction. Yeah. So you can obviously see theirs is based around image and branding, which is pretty cool. Because there, and I know all the women on the call right now would agree, there's a big, big, big thing out there for women about image and branding. We talked about this yesterday, image and branding. It's such a big thing. So they're playing to a niche. So we'll close that one down, guys, and we'll bring up this quickly before we get you guys off the call. Let's make sure this is the right one. All right, I don't think I can find it, guys. I don't think I brought it up. But what I will do is I'll post it up on the wall. And it was literally this another person's irresistible offer, so I could show you guys what they had done. So it was Ash's irresistible offer, guys, but I'll put that up on the wall, and you'll see that the things that they're targeting, guys, are very similar. And you're going to watch and see their irresistible offers, and they're so similar to what you guys are doing. And the key is that the results and the emotional outcomes that you guys are going for are all the same. It's just how you now make yourself the person they want to work with. Like, how do you give an offer? Because you guys are very similar in all you things that you guys do, but you're not selling the product. Remember that. You're selling yourself. People do not buy what you do. They buy who you are. They buy the result that you are giving them. So use the words that reflect who you are and what you do and why you do it. Use the imagery that reflects who you are and why you do it. These things are so important when we're selling to people that we understand relationships with them is more important than anything else. So look what they've done, but don't copy it. Look at what they've done. I'll post them both up for you guys so you have a look through. But make sure it's personal to you, because your blueprint will be different to my blueprint. If you guys just try and copy what Julian Pace does, you won't be able to do what Julian Pace does because you're not Julian Pace. So make sure, and the biggest key to success and happiness in your life is to be who you are in a world that's trying to make you someone else. Be that authentic brand that people want. Be that Batman. Be that hero, guys. Remember, between now and tomorrow, your homework is to work out your core values of your company, the 3 things of the company you guys are starting right now. What do you stand for? What is your bat light that goes into the sky when I look up and say, that's what they stand for? I want to know them. Till I see you guys tomorrow on the call. Live strong and live with passion. Make today and every day a phenomenal life-changing adventure. And above all else, live life on your terms. Bye-bye.